Hi, I'm Billy Mitchell with FedScoop TV. Today I'm here with Chad Sheridan, the CIO of the Risk Management Agency at USDA. How are you, Chad?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great to have you here today. We want to talk a little bit about kind of the way agencies within the federal government are reimagining the way they do digital business. It's a broad concept, but one we really want to dive into and see how we can figure out what that really means, particularly in the context of USDA and what you at RMA are doing. What are some ways you guys are reimagining the way you do digital business?
Well, I think for us, as we are more of a public-private partnership, we don't directly deliver services to citizens. We do it through the companies we partner with that sell and service policies. Our take is a little bit differently. So we're really reimagining how we do our back office systems, how we deliver with speed and velocity, how we reduce our footprint in the data center. So it's less citizen services, more delivering government more effectively.
Gotcha. Now, as you speak about moving more quickly, back office services, what kind of emerging technologies might you be embracing to kind of enable that movement?
We've embraced cloud to the point where we've been shocked. Meaning we might have gone out a little too fast, and certain organizations that audit may have disagreed with our approach. So we're now working with the rest of USDA to really implement an overall agency-wide system where we've got one way of getting to the cloud, one network connection to cloud services, and taking advantage of economies of scale and things like that. So cloud is definitely a huge part of where we want to be. Data center consolidation, we want to get out of the business. There's no value in crop insurance and running a data center, so we see that as something to shove away and get back to delivering services.
That makes sense. And you know, as agencies move to reimagine the way they do business, a lot of that means being on demand, being at the speed of the customer, serving people any place, anytime, anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that has to do with mobility, having your people out in the field working with the constituents and whatnot. And I guess my question is, as the personnel become more widespread and disparate, not centrally located, what kind of tools and applications or whatever it may be, technology or innovation, makes it so that workforce is still as effective?
I think for us, it somewhat comes back to networking. Again, we're not directly out with the farmers most days. Mm-hmm. So, but we do have 16 field offices. So making sure that they've got connectivity back to the network, that they're not running compute systems in their offices, that they're reaching back home is a huge part. Looking at tablets and mobile capabilities so that when folks are out in the field, that they've got the capability to do their jobs, and really taking advantage of the USDA-wide network. Mm-hmm. As best we can, because we're not 3,000 field offices, we're 16 field offices. So when you only have 500 employees, federal employees, the world looks a lot different when it comes to taking care of your users than it does when you've got 10,000 or 40,000.
Yeah. And then finally, how does security play into all of that, obviously with so many more endpoints?
Well, I think it's the endpoints, but I think it's really moving everything to the left. Security for us is not an IT issue. It's an agency issue. It's an existential problem for the agency. So if you think about, farmers are not particularly enamored with giving information to the government. So if we were to face a breach, whether it was a breach in our systems or one of the companies we partner with to deliver crop insurance, that means less people are inclined to participate in the program. Well, the whole basis for crop insurance is a broad risk posture. We need as many people participating to spread that risk out across the country. Without that, our program doesn't exist. So a breach to me is an existential problem. We could potentially fail as a program if we don't have enough participation.
Wow, it's a great
So
point.
it's a big deal.
Yeah, what a big deal.
But it's not an IT issue. Security is a business problem, not an IT problem.
It's a different way to think about cybersecurity, though. Well, Chad, that's all I have for you.
Okay.
I appreciate you stopping by today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yep. I'm Billy Mitchell with FedScoop TV. Thanks for watching.